Well, it's a hot summer day. Can't wait till the rain comes. Look, guys, I gotta go to town and get some ice. They didn't have any when I went in yesterday, and I gotta go back to get some today. Just like 12 miles into town. I'll show you the scenery on the way there. It's kind of dry right now. We haven't got the rains yet. They're delaying. I'd love it to rain right now. Might see an elk. A lot of times you'll see an elk along the way, grazing. There's a lot of bumps in this road, but you learn exactly where those bumps are, and you slow down real quick before you hit the bump, and you try to pick up a little speed in areas where it's not too bumpy. And so I will go on the left side of the road right through here because it's not so bumpy, and I can pick up a little bit of speed. Otherwise, you're just going to be crawling if you're afraid of bumps. And the road's just this way all the time because they don't come and grade it, so it pretty much stays this way. And when you get to a hill, you don't really want to be on the left side of the road. You might get run into or something, so you stay on the right side when you go over a hill. And I usually come right down this way. Got it all figured out. I can gain a little speed through here, and then right around here I got to slow down. There's a little bump right there. Oh yeah, and we always forget that one. And you see that green building over there, that's the fire station. Volunteer probably, there's probably nobody there. Okay, now right through here we can pick up a little bit of speed, just for a few feet. I wouldn't suggest you try this at home. Right through here we have to slow it down. Oh, there's big holes and big bumps right through here. Whoo! Okay, nice. We made it. Kind of bumpy from here out onto until we get to the county road, so we kind of have to slow it down right through here. There's a big old dip right here, but we go slow, we don't notice it. Oh, I didn't think it was going to get this hot. It's in the 90s. I don't think it's that hot yet. It's still early, it's not too before noon. I don't know what time it is. It's probably 10, 9 or something. I don't know what time it is. And here's the county road. Now they don't ever grade this road either. So it's washboard. You have to go slow. Whenever they grade it, you can go a little faster, but boy, it'll just jar your teeth out if you go too fast in some areas. So that's all right. We like to take our time. We ain't got nothing more pressing. Life is a bowl of cherries. And it is. I love life. But I find I wake up sometimes in the morning and it's always an ongoing like mission for me. I'm always trying to find peace. I'm trying to get myself in a position where I'm at peace and happy all the time. So I've examined and observed my own thoughts and my emotions, and I've learned a lot about what makes me happy and why, how sometimes I'm not. I don't like to film people because they might get upset, so I turn away. So it takes a lot of observance and dedication to try and somebody camping. That's weird. Maybe they just bought some property there. So anyway, so I've learned to be happy most of the time, content with what I have. I also found that not having a lot of belongings makes me happier, less anxious, and I don't like to have stress of any kind. So out here you can certainly get around a lot of the stress. But like I woke up this morning and it was just like a dull feeling. It's almost like a good friend. You have to encourage them. You have to start raising their vibrations, because I haven't yet achieved a good sleeping quarters. It's hot. It was hot last night. And my dog had puppies, so I got 7 puppies in the bed with me. And here comes another vehicle. I'll pan away. And we have a speed limit of 25 through here. So we try to obey the laws, and mainly just because we don't want to get a ticket. So we comply with certain things, as long as it doesn't really take away from my freedom and everybody else is having to comply, and it's something that is reasonable. And I don't think it's completely unreasonable to have to slow it down to 25 miles an hour through here. After all, it's a little area where people might be coming in and out, so I think that's great. But yeah, you get kind of a dull feeling, and there's always something, no matter who you are or where you are, that you didn't get accomplished, or they were out of ice, and I'm worried about my milk spoiling, so just little things I had to do, and so it's just a matter of taking a little walk and finding your bearings and looking around. And I always say it's kind of like standing outside of yourself and looking back. That helps me a lot sometimes when I don't feel quite right. Maybe I'm not really appreciating the things I have at the moment, and I'm feeling sorry for myself or something, just for a moment. And what I do is I sort of stand outside of myself and look back, or I imagine the scenery around me. I kind of go above my body and look down, and I look at that big tree in front of the yard, and I look at my puppies and everything I have, and I think about my daughter and how wonderful she is, and immediately I'm filled with great Thanksgiving and appreciation, and I start feeling better. And I start just giving thanks and feeling appreciative. So I had to do that this morning. I had to bring myself back to the place where I need to be. And then I had to jump in the truck and go get some ice, and I thought I'd take you with me. So don't think that anybody ever is always the same emotion. It's very normal to wake up, start falling into the patterns that you had in your life, at some point, with anxiety and stress and so forth, and you kind of just have to stop and calm yourself down. It's kind of the same thing with, I'll be driving along and maybe I'll have a flat tire. Back in the day, I'd be like, oh no, man, and I'd just be so upset. Doggone it, why me? Oh, But now, I usually stop and just be calm. And again, I guess I kind of go outside of myself and look down at the situation, and I'm perceiving that it's just a test and that the Lord has control and everything will work out just fine. And you just live in the moment and you say, okay, well, let's change the tire, It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You don't want that to ruin your whole day, and you put the tire on and you feel good about yourself because you realize nothing can take you out. Nothing can bring you down. Nothing. Because the Lord always brings us through and makes it better in the end. Everything's for a purpose, for learning. And if we don't enjoy life all the time, whatever it brings, then we're not going to be enjoying life very much. Sometimes we go someplace just for adventure to get ourselves up. But, it's all in your head what adventure is. Some people, like myself, like going camping in the middle of nowhere with nothing. I used to sleep in the back of my truck. It was very uncomfortable. Well, I thought it was comfortable staring at the stars. But I didn't have my plush bed or anything, I just had this sleeping bag, and sometimes you wake up with a crick in your neck or something, but I enjoyed the whole thing. It was an adventure, but I made it that way because I appreciated the things that good things about what I did. Like, I wouldn't have saw the stars, I wouldn't have been in another situation where I could observe some beautiful flowers, or just that experience was something that I wanted to see because I chose to see it. And I chose to be happy about it. And that's understandable because people do that. They go camping or they do something to enjoy themselves. But why would you necessarily be happier out under the stars than in your own bed? Well, some people are happier in their own bed. But it's all in your mind. If you choose to live in a home and you have a nice bedroom and a nice place to sleep, you can choose to see it as a beautiful thing. Uh-oh, here's some washboarding right in here. I'm going up a hill and I gotta go slow because this washboard's bad. So, the person that never goes camping they would think, ew, how awful to sleep out under the stars in the dirt. Or when I look at somebody that is a mountain climber, and to me that's frightening. I don't mind climbing some cliffs or whatever, but these guys that rappel from straight up and down cliffs, with no ropes and stuff, it's scary. I don't know why they think that's an adventure. They enjoy it. Well, they've set their mind to enjoy it. So I had to reset my mind to realize that I'm not only here to enjoy the sunshine. Sometimes it's got to rain sometimes, as it says, you know. And if I don't like the rainy days, then there's going to be a lot of days in my life that I'm not going to like, and I just won't be able to like them because I've already got a prejudice against rainy days. And then I began to realize that rainy days weren't so bad. They were kind of nice, and I began to be happy a little bit more because I started deciding that I would like rainy days and snow and different things. So now I'm up for anything, and whatever the Lord brings, it'll be an adventure. But oh boy, is it getting dry. Can't wait till the rains start coming. Well, it's nice out here, but there ain't no freeways, and these roads are pretty bad. We can't really go very fast on these roads. The speed limit's 55. But it's not bad, and I appreciate it. So this is a short little trip I have to go to the market. Well, we dropped the phone. What are we doing here? Alright, we'll just hold it with our hand in. Next time it rains and starts getting green, you'll see what I mean. It's going to get really nice. If we have a rainy season. Here comes that volcano. I don't live very far from that big old volcano. Blurry because of the dirt on the windshield. Crazy, I can't get it to stop. There we go. Well, I miss my daughter already. Can't wait till she comes back and visits again. I gotta fix that dome up really nice to make her proud. Got lots of ideas. We're gonna get started on it here pretty quick. I was even thinking about going to the Gia Caves, the Gila or Gia Caves. It's not too far from here, and I really want to go and see that. But kind of low on funds, so I don't really want to spend the gas, and I don't have the money to go and just really enjoy myself. So we'll do that pretty soon. I want to show you those cliff dwellings. And they're working on a road or something. Looks like a lot of traffic today. Normally there's hardly any. You don't even see a car out here. This is the road worker crew or something. Alright, well, we're coming into this market. I'll go ahead and film it all the way up to the market so you guys can see. And look at the crazy thing. We're not even anywhere near a town. We're like another half mile. And it says reduce speed ahead. And then it's got, you got to go 20 miles an hour. And I always obey the law. And I'm not sure that that means caution. You don't have to go 20. But when you get up there, you do. Or if it's saying you got to go 20 now. So I just go 20 all the way because I don't want to get a ticket or anything. But I think it's up here where it's 20. School zone ahead. And when you see that yellow sign behind the, I think that's just a caution. You don't have to go. But now when you hit to this sign where it's white sign, you have to go 20. It's against the law to go over 20. Nobody else goes the speed limit. But we do. Alright, let's get some icy ice. This gas station / market. Go this way. Park over here so you guys can see the market. This is Pine Hill. And there is Pine Hill Market. A quaint little place. Let's park over here. We gotta check our mail and make sure somebody didn't send us a letter or something. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Somebody send me a letter. Alright. Alright. I'll show you the whole dealy ding ding dang dong thing. We'll get the P.O. Box keys and we'll go over there and see if we can film it. Show you what it's like to check my mail. Might even show you the market inside if I can get away with that. Dropping everything. Well, I actually did film going into the post office and the market, and it's crazy. I thought I was filming the whole thing and it didn't take. All I got was this little clip here where at the end, I don't know how I got that, but that's it. Well, I was gonna kind of clean this off before I filmed it, but I thought, well, I guess you should see the whole thing real. This is all my stuff that laying all over the place here. Got this light bulb on sale for $1.31. I hope it works. Anywho, we got this And there's old Buster boy. He's down here. He's a good dog here, isn't he? That's my Buster boy, huh? What are you talking to me like I'm a baby for? I don't know. Because you're my baby, huh? So, I got this tank for $25 on Marketplace. And they cost like 50 to, I think, $60 at Home Depot. And then you got to fill them up. And I found a place, by chance, I found the cheapest place in Gallup to fill these tanks up. And it's $12 to fill that up, which is a whole lot cheaper. That'll probably last me a month or two or more, depending on how much I use it. But so then I had to get this valve hose thing that goes on that, because you can't hook this or something up that you use to cook with directly to that. It's a bigger nozzle and then it goes straight out that. So anyway, you get the hose. That was like $20, and then I had to buy this. This is all they had at Walmart because I didn't feel like going to Home Depot and probably getting something else, but this worked pretty good. I didn't know what to do with this little thing. I just nailed it to the, I'm gonna fix that better later, but look at how this works. This is really neat. This thing's like a torch. I mean, you just turn it on and then you light it. I mean, this thing's like a torch. Serious business here. And you can turn it down to wherever you want. But it is just amazing. And we make our coffee there and warm up our canned beans. For now, I'm just making canned beans. I mean, when I do make the beans, I'll go ahead and put them on the old rocket stove. I still not finished with that. I'm going to bring this chimney up so it's a little higher, so it makes it more of a draft, and repair the cracks, because when it dried, it cracked quite a bit. But it's solid as cement. It's really pretty cool. So won't need the rocket stove much anymore right now. So here is Maggie. Both the female dogs got puppies. And this little fart, she's trying to steal the other doggy's puppies. So she's got 6, and Maggie, or this is Maggie, she's got 6 puppies. And they all turned out, look like short-haired. I don't know what kind of dogs these are. But we're going to have to find good homes for all these little puppies. Oh, you don't want to be back there, do you? Come here. Yeah, we'll pull you around over here. There you go. And I'll show you Miss Barry's puppies here in a minute. She had 7 of them. And right after she gave birth, Miss Barry, and all the puppies look identical. You can't tell the difference. Maggie went over there and took all of her puppies and brought them to her spot. She says, I'm taking care of all these puppies. I don't trust my sister. So every time I walk away for a couple minutes, she'll go over there and steal all the doggies and bring them over here, and I have to take them back. I mean, they'll get into a big fight, but she runs Miss Barry off and takes her puppies. Oh, look at that. So like I said, I don't know what kind of puppies these are. They just don't look like anything recognizable. I don't know. The daddy was Buster, and the mommy is Maggie. And this is what we got? Oh, you're just so tired. Wake up, little girl. I think it's a little girl. I don't know. What is it? But, what is that? Short hair, isn't it? They're all like that. Here you go. Here's your babies. What is this one here? Oh my goodness. They're right in the dirt. I really don't know where to put them. But I prepared a place for her. And I made a little nice spot for her to have these babies. But she didn't want that. She wanted down here in the dirt where it's cooler. What kind of puppy are you? Hmm? Okay, okay. There's one of hers that has a stripe on his head, a white stripe. But that's it for the color. And then Maggie likes to lay in the shower where it's cool. So she'll lay in here. All right, well, let's go look at Miss Berry's. Oh, one's laying out here. Oh, you just taking a little rest away from the rest of the pack. Well, this one's really dark black. No, Buster, you can't come here. Here, there's your baby. Anyway, this is Berry. She keeps hers in here. I put her in here away from the other one so she wouldn't take her puppies, but she still does. Okay, we got puppies over here. Oh my goodness, I almost stepped on one. There's one over here. They're just rolling around everywhere in the bed. All right, let's take a look at this one. There's 7 of these. What? What? There you are. You got pink feet, don't you? Little pink feet. Yeah, you're black. And here's another one. Oh, there's another one. And there's another one. Uh-huh. It's a never-ending task, taking care of all these kids, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I guess every mommy's got to have babies, and, you know, some mommies like that, and that fulfills them to have a family. Not a broken family either. We got Buster here, too. Of course, Buster's her brother. And all the kids turned out just fine. They're so diverse in their genetics that I didn't think it would bother them. There's different kinds of genetics and all these. It's hot, isn't it, Miss Berry? Miss Blueberry. All right. Well, enough of that. Anyway, I'm probably just going to go ahead and leave it there. Just wanted to share the puppies and their beautiful little faces with you. We're going to get started on that here in a few days. We're going to kind of get the rake and level all that out and make some clay tiles to put down. And then we're going to put some pony wall up there and make a cement wall around it with hopefully, I'm thinking about doing that with a flowers all the way around the dome. I was thinking that that's where the pony wall will come to, but up here, I was thinking about buying some, or just making some kind of a water catch gutters and nailing them all along around and then coming around the other side. And then when it rains, it'll rain on it. You know, it'll rain down on it. It'll catch in the gutters, and then it'll all run into a tank. So we'll come up with some water might as well use that for a water catch as well. And we'll be able to water the flowers and stuff with that water. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. The chickens they haven't got out yet today. I don't leave them out very long because I watched look like a wolf, but I imagine it's a coyote, came right over there when they were out walking around and just comes right in and snatches them. So I'm down to 12 or 13 chickens now from 20 chickens. They just keep coming in and just snatching the chickens. So I have to watch them carefully now. And if I'm going to let them out a lot, I'm going to have to build a big pen for them or something. I don't know how to do that. little yard where they can run around, where I can watch them. But better go ahead and go. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Lord bless you. Have a good one.